quick questions here before I go today. It was number, let's see, 32 and number 25. So let's do 25 first. It says verify the following are inverses. So f of x is negative 2x to the fifth. And g of x is equal to the fifth root of negative x over 2. And once again, this is number 25. Sorry. 25. All right. So, first we have to do f of g of x. And then, of course, we have to do g of f of x. And they both must equal x, and only x, to be inverses. So the first one I'll do is this one. So I'll take f, which is negative 2x to the fifth, but I have to take and put g of x into here. So that is the fifth root of negative x over 2. Well, if I take the fifth root of this and raise it to the fifth, these will just cancel out. I'd be left with 2 times negative x over 2. Well, the 2's will cancel. Negative times negative is positive, which just leaves me x. So, in fact, f of g of x equals x. On the other side, I got to do g of f of x. So I'll write down g, the fifth root of negative blank over 2. Well, this time I've got to take f of x and put it in there. So that's negative 2x to the fifth. Well, working just inside the radical here, negative times negative will be positive. So that's just going to be, it'll just be the fifth root of positive 2x to the fifth over 2. Well, the 2's will cancel. So I'd be left with the fifth root of x to the fifth, which of course, the fifth root of x to the fifth will just cancel out, and that'll give me x. So they both equaled x, therefore they are inverses of one another. Okay, now I'll go down to 32. 32 said 4x is equal to x minus 8. Excuse me, the square root of 4x. So that's number 32. I believe. Let me double check. Yeah. Okay, so I've got to solve this. So what I'm going to do is square both sides. Since I've isolated the, it's already isolated over here, just one radical side. So I'm going to square both sides. Well, the square root of 4x squared is simply going to be 4x. This one, if you work it out, it'll be x minus 8 times x minus 8, which will be x squared minus 16x plus 64. Well, it's just a quadratic now, so I've got to take away the 4x from both sides, which will then leave me 0 equals x squared minus 20x plus 64. And that's a quadratic equation which will factor, believe it or not. It'll take you a little while to factor it, but 16 is 4, or 64 is 16 times 4. So I can put a 16 and a 4 plus minus, so they both have to be negative. So it does factor. So I get two answers. I get 16 and 4. But probably one of them is extraneous since I squared both of them. So I go back up to the original problem, which was the square root of 4x equals x minus 8. 8, not 18, excuse me. Okay, so if I take the 16 and put it in there, I get 4 times 16 is 64. The square root of 64 is 8. 16 minus 8 is also 8. So the 16 worked. But if you put the 4 in there, you get the square root of 4 times 4 equals 4 minus 8. Well, that's 4 equals negative 4. It does not work, so that's an extraneous solution. Therefore, the only solution is 16. So I hope that helps. And I hope other people other than Roa are trying these and gonna, look over these videos and work them out. So we're gonna just keep working on chapter 7 this week. So hopefully you guys will keep emailing me answers. And don't worry about that attendance thing. It should work. I don't know why it's not working for some of you. It's working. Yesterday I had 21 kids sign in. Today I already have 15 or 16 signed in. So it seems to be working. I don't know what's going on. So just email me if you can't get it, and I'll make sure I mark you present. Okay, guys, hang in there. And I miss you already.